In this question, I will delete everything that I did in the previous question and I will start working on this new one. So create a 50 centimeter circle and change its interpolation to adaptive. Since it doesn't say which view you're supposed to work on, you can use any view, but it's preferable to always work in the top view. So I'll go to the top view and then I'll go to shapes, splines, and I will select the circle tool. I will draw the circle and then you have to always change the settings that you're given. So I need to change this radius to 50 centimeters and change the interpolation to adaptive. Now, if you're changing things here, but it's not affecting your object, you need to always go to the modify panel and check that the settings are correct. Otherwise, you might have an issue later on. Move the pivot point 100 centimeters in the x-axis. Now, this is the pivot point, and I need to move it. And to move the pivot without moving the object, I have to go to hierarchy, affect pivot only, and then right-click on move. In the x-axis, I will type 100 centimeters. So it will move this way. Use a proper method to create 9 copies with a total rotation of 360 degrees in z-axis. So to create a copy, you can click on Shift and rotate, or Shift and move, or Control and C. So if you're going to do all of this, you will not have the option to specify how much you want the total rotation to be. You will need to calculate the distance you want, or the angle you want between each one to the next one. But because I have the total rotation, I will go and use array. Now to use array, you will get this window where you can click on preview to see what's happening. Then change the count to 9, and you don't need an instance copy, so you will just go to copy, and then you will have to rotate this object. So total rotation, so I will go to rotate, and I don't have the incremental value, I have the totals value. So I will move the arrow here to the side. Now I have totals. I'll go to the z-axis and I will type 360 and enter, and you will have your copies ready. Now I'll click on OK, and it will give me all these copies. Add a modifier to attach all the circles into one object. So I'll select one of these circles, and the modifier that will allow you to edit the line and attach objects to it is edit spline. So I will add edit spline, and then I'll go to attach, or you can select attach multiple, which will be faster, and then you will select all the other circles in the scenes. We don't have anything else in this file, so I can select all of them and then click on attach. Now I have all the circles as one edit spline. Use a command to remove all inner lines. So inside edit spline, I have the options to change the vertices, the segments, and spline. So what I need to do, I need to join all of these and delete these lines inside. Now you might use trim if you want to. You can go to the spline level and then you can select trim, and you can start clicking on all these lines until you finish. And when you're done, you will have to select all the vertices, okay, and you will need to weld them together, which is going to take a lot of time. But we have another thing that will give us this result much quicker, which is the Boolean. Now Boolean for lines is used from edit spline. So I'll go to spline level, select the line, and then in Boolean I will select this option, which is the union. Click on Boolean, and then you can select all the other shapes or all the other circles, and it will automatically remove all the extra lines inside, and it will automatically weld all the vertices, so you don't need to do anything else. Then it says use a command to copy both spline with a 20 centimeter distance from center. So I'll select both the splines. I need to outline them because this is what's going to copy a line with a specific distance. I can write the distance here, and I need it to be from center, so I will check center and then I will type 20 centimeters and enter. So I will be left with this shape, and then it says use a modifier to add 50 centimeters height. So to give a height to any line, you will have to add extrude modifier. I will change the height to 50 centimeters, change the segments to 2 segments, and the shape will result to this shape that we have here. Then it says press 7 on your keyboard to show the statistics. So if I press 7, I will find these numbers here that will show me the number of polygons and vertices in my scene. Okay. Or you can right click and select object properties. So I'll select the object, right click on it, and then go to object properties. And then it needs the number of polys or faces. So here you can see the number of polys. Here we have the number of faces. They are the same number. So I'll just write this number, which is 7776. Click on OK, and we have this. That's it for this question. I'll go to File, Save As, and I will save it as question 3, and I will move to the next question.